Hey, real talk before anything else, you probably clicked on this because you feel that your current TV just isn't doing justice to what you watch. That subtle disconnect between stunning visuals on screen and the actual experience? You shouldn't have to live with that anymore. The Sony 75 BRAVIA 7 changes that the moment you sit down and hit play. This is for you if you're the kind of person who notices when color looks washed out, when motion feels choppy, when sound doesn't match the energy on screen. You don't just want a bigger panel, you want a bigger experience. You want visuals and audio that finally feel right, not just adequate. Before anything else, check the current price and availability. TVs with real mini LED brilliance, QLED vibrance, and premium HDR formats don't stay at honest pricing for long, and waiting usually costs you more later. You know the moment I'm talking about, that scene where the bright highlights look dull, where fast movement drags instead of flows, where your old set feels like a barrier instead of a window. You felt it. That's when you knew your entertainment was being held back, not your imagination. The first time you power on the Sony BRAVIA 7, everything feels intentional. Mini LED precision means bright parts of the image glow without washing everything out. QLED color fills spaces with depth instead of flat tones. Dolby Vision HDR makes every scene feel tuned to what the creators wanted you to see. Motion stays fluid instead of smeared. You watch, and suddenly it feels like you're not just looking at a screen, you're inside the moment. Whether you're gaming with a PlayStation 5, streaming the latest series, or watching movies that should be immersive, this TV doesn't just display content, it elevates it. Game mode reduces input lag so play feels connected instead of delayed. Bright scenes stun. Dark scenes reveal nuance. Sound feels purposeful, not distant. And don't think you can wait for a better deal. Screens like this with mini LED, Dolby Vision, and premium motion handling tighten up in stock fast, and prices rarely dip once interest picks up. If you're wondering whether a TV this size and caliber is too much, that doubt disappears the moment you watch something that matters to you. You stop worrying about specs and start feeling what quality looks like, because it finally matches what you expected all along. Here's the part most people don't talk about until after they upgrade. It doesn't just make things look better, it changes how you choose what to watch. You start picking content because you want to experience it, not just fill the screen. Quiet moments feel intimate. Explosive scenes feel thrilling. You don't just watch, you connect. Picture depth that feels alive, colors that feel naturally rich, motion that flows without blur feels like your entertainment finally matches your expectations. Larger size needs room space, high-end features come with a premium cost at some point, comparing lesser screens becomes pointless. You don't revisit them because you're unsure, you revisit because you're delaying the upgrade you already know you want. Check the current price while it's still in your favor, make the move confidently, and don't let this be one of those upgrades you postpone, then regret every time your old screen reminds you what should have been there all along.